So you folks know, each team puts forth some names of students who we feel would be best deserving of a speech, and so each team is represented very well, I believe, this evening. First up, and these are in alphabetical order by last name, Sayani Agarwal, representing Team 7B.
Good evening, everyone. I am Sayani Agarwal, and I am from Team D. Now, I could talk about how much I love pizza, but no, I'm here to talk about middle school and more specifically, the 7th grade. In 7th grade, there are a plethora of obstacles that we have to face almost all the time. We have to face tests, quizzes, projects, due dates, and one of the scariest, seeing if there are any churros left in the snack line. But in all seriousness, probably the biggest obstacle, which is also what we receive from all of our other challenges, is anxiety. Anxiety can come from not only the challenges that I mentioned before, but from our wants for a perfect reputation, from what we desperately think that we should have as our looks, from bullying, and from sadly so much more. However, we always overcome this monster called anxiety in one way or another when we overcome our problems. We learn from our experiences and use this knowledge to then face the next challenge that the following day brings to us. The experiences we gain from overcoming these challenges are as much of a part of the learning process as the specific details of our curriculum. Some things that I have personally learned, and I think that some people can relate to, are to stay calm when a test or quiz is put in front of me, to not worry about what other people think of me, and to not let the small troubles bring me down. I don't think that I would ever have been able to conquer my fears and learn from them without guidance from my teachers, parents, and friends. I would like to thank the following people that I have learned from this year. Thank you, Mrs. Zamborski. You have taught me how to improve my literary skills and to not stress over the small mistakes that I make, pretty much day to day. Thank you, Senora Resta. When you taught me Spanish, you made sure that I was able to fully comprehend every concept, and you taught, and you helped me open many new doors to a new culture. Thank you, Mr. Lindsay. You taught me how to enjoy learning our country's history, because with every lesson of yours, I felt like I was living through history itself. Thank you, Mrs. Broccolo. You have taught me how to see the fun sides of science instead of having me reluctantly pull an all-nighter just trying to understand how the digestive system works. Thank you, Mrs. Thomas. Even when you had to fit in 2 years' worth of math in 1 year, you still somehow took your time to prepare me, and you made sure that I understood the lesson before any quiz or test that I took so that I would not be stuck with a grade that I really would not want to show my parents. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I don't know how you two did it, but you both somehow put up with my childish tantrums and my annoying behavior to then help me with many of my challenges. And last but not least, I would like to thank all of my friends. You have all helped me laugh on my worst days, you have all patiently endured my pranks, and you have all supported my crazy personality. To everyone in 7th grade, I would just like to say that we may go through many ups and downs, but we will always find a way through it all. I wish you all the best of luck for next year, and of course for high school. If we can make it through middle school, then I can guarantee that we can make it through anything. Before I end the speech, I would also like to thank my 6th grade humanities teacher, Mrs. Eichler, who is retiring this year. You have taught your classes a plethora of things, including the word plethora. Not only that, you have helped every student of yours succeed, and you are an inspiration to all of us. Thank you, everyone, for letting me speak tonight, and thank you for not falling asleep during my speech.
Next up, we have Priya Modi from Team 7A.